Hi everyone and welcome to World Book Day. Now we're going to have some of the staff reading you some books today. I hope you're looking forward to it. Let's get... What's happened to me? I'm a potato. I hope it hasn't affected the rest of the video. I'll try and sort this out. You watch the video.
Hello everyone, it's story time. This story is set on the Isle of Malt. The little island is home to some big characters. Jemima is Ned's older sister. Jemima likes nothing more than playing the most horrid tricks on her little brother.
It's happening to everyone. Oh, I'm underground. Right, you're going to have to watch the video and see if you can guess who everyone is, and maybe that will solve the problem. Good luck.
His clothes were ragged and charred, but his skin had been untouched by the fireball that had enveloped him at Gordon's house. She glimpsed his face as she was dragged through the yellow light of the Bentley's headlamps, a face that was twisted in anger and hatred, and then she was lifted and slammed onto the bonnet of the car that had hit them. His hands had her collar bunched.
In the moonlight, Sophie caught a glimpse of an enormous, long, pale, wrinkly face with the most enormous ears. The nose was as sharp as a knife, and above the nose there were two bright, flashing eyes, and the eyes were staring straight at Sophie.
Next time he saw a flower, he yanked it out of the grass so fast he fell backwards, sliding down the hill and stuck in his tracksuit bottom with clouds of dirt. He glanced around. No witnesses. Phew.
Am I back to normal yet? No? Oh, try again.
So I'll eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox, and I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them in a mouse, and I will eat them here and there. I will eat them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam I am.
It was the noise of shouts and shrieks and of the clashing of metal against metal. Then they came out of the narrow valley, and at once she saw the reason. There stood Peter and Edmund and all the rest of Aslan's army, fighting desperately against the crowd of horrible creatures whom she had seen last night. Only now in the daylight they looked even stranger and more evil than before.
Mr. Stink stank. He also stunk. And if it is correct English to say he stinked, then he stinked as well.
How about now? No? Meow? Keep guessing.
It was the last week of the term, and all the girls were looking forward to the Christmas holidays. Anne picked up a letter addressed to her. "Look at this," she said to her cousin. "A letter from Dad, and I only had one from him and Mummy yesterday. I hope it's not bad news," said George. She would not allow anyone to call her Georgina.
"So, okay, troops, let's get cracking," Peter said. He looked at me. "Okay, Tracy." For once I was totally speechless. I just nodded very hard and blinked very hard and hoped very hard I wouldn't be utterly disgraceful and howl.
The Gruffalo said that no Gruffalo should ever set foot in the deep dark wood. Why not? Why not? Because if you do, the big bad mouse will be after you. I met him once, said the Gruffalo. I met him a long, long time ago.
Graveyard. That was the first word that came to Claire Martinson's mind as she took in the ruined city ahead of her. The second and third words were absolutely not. There was no way this could be the city they'd been seeking, the Gemma School where Claire would learn how to perfect her magic, where she was going to figure out how to bring unicorns back to Arden. This was a ghost.
Well, at least I've got a face now.
Dr. Dread and the Chair of 1,000 Farts. This, boys and girls, is a horror story. Do you dare to listen on? No? Then skip on to the next video, because yes, you will have nightmares. Dr. Dread was the most horrifying teacher who ever stalked the earth. He was half man and half monster. The science teacher revelled in his own horrifying appearance. He loved the fact that all the kids at Giles Junior School were terrified of him. The man smirked to himself as they darted out of his way. Yes, Dr. Dread's face was permanently scrunched up, like an angry walnut holding a monocle in place. It looked as if he had just one beady eye, like a cyclops.
Why did you have to say cyclops?
It was in the middle of the night when it happened. Bang! Came the crash from the window. Everyone jumped. No one knew what to do. And then they saw it.
2 ears, nose, eye. I'm back to normal. Ah, perfect. That means you must have solved who all the people were. Thank you so much. Put your answers on Seesaw with the names of the people and who you think they were. We'll be interested to see if you got them right. Hopefully this won't happen again, or Monday will be a bit awkward. Bye.